Welcome back to the new week. Right, so let's see. Well, two things I want to speak about today. First of all is just a simple change to my website. I've added a services page. It's healing and other services. So I've added in consultations or private tutoring, half an hour and an hour. I have added in my my candle spells. So you could only previously go to my Etsy store to get the candle spells, but I'll just go to my website. And it's not split into specific categories, so you can, as long as it's not cursing or targeted love spells, just send your request through. And also I've added sigil crafting. So if you want a personalized sigil for anything, just send me your name, your full name, and your request, your desire, your intention. Just put it into a short sentence. There are some examples if you go to the product page. So if you want some personalized sigils, then I'll go into trance and whatever comes through, the spirits, etc., I'll create a personalized sigil for your workings or for yourself or whatever reason, whatever purpose it's for. And then all of the other stuff. There's the energy healing, and I've got attunement to Reiki 1 on there and to Reiki 2. I'm still working on the Reiki 3 manual, so that should be up the next couple of weeks. Alright, so that's the website. As I said, just a small change there. I wanted to notify everybody about in case you're interested and you'd like to go and grab one of those services. Now the other thing I want to talk about was I made a statement on my Twitter account. The gods are not tools. Come across this quite a lot. I'm not sure where it comes from, but what I find is that we have the gods and we have the demons and we have the angels and we have all of these spirits that we can work with in order to attain things. We can ask them or take on the energy in order to transmute ourselves so that we can become better in business, or we can become more confident, or we become more attractive. Whatever the purpose is in this mundane existence. But a lot of people seem to have this attitude that the spirits are just there to be used. They're just tools to be used when we need them. So we'll kind of think, I want X, Y, and Z. I'll grab this deity and just use it to go and get my whatever I want. And I think it's quite insulting, really, to the deities and to the spirits themselves, to all of the spirits, and to just take on this attitude that they are just tools to be used. So just check yourself before you start doing things like that. And I think what can happen often is that some people will start working with a spirit in order to attain something in their life, and it comes about, it happens, and they think, oh great, that's fantastic, I can actually use this to get ahead in life. So they continue doing it and doing it and doing it, and the whole honoring and reverence and respecting these spirits kind of starts to slip away, because now we're getting things in our life. We are getting somewhere. We are actually improving. So that's what we start to focus on, is the attainment, and we forget about the honor of the spirits themselves, and we just carry on with this, and we start using them as tools in order to get what we want. And in many ways that's a natural thing. I mean, who doesn't want to get ahead, So when we do start getting ahead and we have this thing that allows us to do what we want to do, then we start using it more and more and more. But it's just that perception or conscious slip from honoring the spirits to getting what we want, and then sort of carrying on getting what we want, and we forget about the honoring part, and we just start getting more and more and more of what we want. Just remember the gods and the goddesses and all the spirits, they're not just there to be used as tools. They are there to be honored and respected. So add that into your practice and don't forget about it. Just check yourself. Just sit down every now and again and ask yourself, am I becoming, this person who is just considering them as tools to be used to my advantage? And am I forgetting about the rest of it, the respect and the honor and everything else? So I just wanted to really bring that up today. So a bit of a short one, but I thought it was important just to mention. And as I said, we kind of get into that rut, and we kind of get into that motion and that flow of, we got something worked, so we carry on using it. I mean, it's magic. Magic is a tool. Magic is still a flow of energy, and that energy itself can be honored and respected. So even if you don't worship or follow or work with deities specifically or any spirit specifically, there's still a flow of energy that is there, that comes into play. And when you're doing spell work and magic, that you interact with that energy, and that's the energy which is flowing in you, and it's flowing out of you and into everything else. So it's part of you and it's part of everything. So just honor of that energy, the flow of that energy itself, is honoring yourself also. So don't forget about the honoring and the reverence and the respect that we should have for these things which are helping us. It's very much like, kind of picking up a load of friends, and this friend can help you with that, this friend can help you with this, and you just start using them and forget about your friendship, really. It's very, very similar to that, and it's disrespectful, it's insulting. So just make sure you're not going down that path. Alright, so that's really it for today, and I'll see you next week. Have a good one. Cheers for now. Bye bye.